As your eyes adjust from sunlight to darkness, you examine the interior of this eerie cavern. You sense something moving off to your right. On the one side of this cavern is a creature which looks like a large bear. There's something attached to his leg. Yeah, it's this blue... Oh, hello. There's this blue... What do you call that? Blue cuff? A blue cuff and a chain with like a post. A very large bear rears up as you approach. It looks hungry and dangerous. Now, I do not condone the harming of any types of animals. Wow, I think that just made him like more angry. There's a locked chain attached to his leg. Maybe we could just sneak right by him. No, can't do that. Reality world. Too late. Remember, bear claws weren't on your diet. Well, I didn't really want to throw a dagger at him anyway, so that's good. I have no problem with the bear killing us after we threw a dagger at him. Let's sneak on by. Alright, so we want to try to get a map of this place. There's a guy pushing. Do we want to fight? Let's try fighting. I have a feeling we're going to die. Alright, we got him. We just got hit. You remember the guy? What the guy said? We had to wait for his shield to drop. Yes, there we go. There we go. Because if we keep swinging, our stamina is going to go completely down and we're going to die due to exhaustion. Although we may die because this guy's going to kill us. Come on. Come on, stop blocking so much. Stop blocking so much. You're so exhausted, everything hurts. We're about to die. Yep, we died. Death from overwork. That was a little too much for you. Collapse from exhaustion and die. So on today's episode of Do You Want to Be a Hero? The hero dies over and over and over again. That seems to be a theme. Let's go ahead and get back to sneaking. If we sneak, we can usually avoid fights because they don't see us. We're going to go around a perimeter. So we're just going to follow the screens. Hello. You've never seen anything quite like them. They're pretty in a grotesque way. Oh, hello. What was that? Let me look at it again. To the south and the east is a forest from which you came. To the north and west are steep cliffs. There are some unusual plants glowing out of the side of the cliffs. They're spinning what seems to be some kind of seed. Can we fetch the seed? Get into a good position. Well, this worked before. Oh, come on. Tension is getting to me. Oh, come on. It's got to spin it from one plant to the other for us to use this spell. And it's not. Come on. Oh, this game is trolling me. There we go. And we missed. You lose concentration as the spell fades. You have to practice more. I wonder why we lost concentration. There we go. First try. Maybe not. Let's try again. Nope. Did not work. And I think we're out of spell points, but we did get some skill in it. Even though our magic didn't go up at all. That's a shame. We have one more spell cast we can try. Come on. Come on. There we go. And nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this seed the thieving way, shall we? We're going to go ahead and try to climb up here. And then we're going to go ahead and try to grab it. Yes! First try. You put the seed into your pack and climb down. You've never seen anything quite like them before. They're pretty in a grotesque way. We could also kill the plant. That's something you can do too. But we're trying not to hurt plants and animals as much as we can in this game. If they hurt us, we'll fight back, but we're not going to go out of our way to try to hurt things. Unless we want to see ourselves die, which is what we did against the bear. So this kind of went... This is creepy. Looking around, you get the feeling that this is not a very friendly place to be. What gave you that idea? Hey, Baba Yaga does not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Baba Yaga is one tough magic user. If you're so stupid that you want to enter, perhaps we can make a deal. A deal, good skull? Tell me about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is the most powerful ogress around. If you have any brains, you'll stay away from her. It actually is a chicken. Those are the biggest chicken legs you've ever seen. What about this ogress? You're some hero if you don't even know what an ogre is. The hut? Baba Yaga's hut will squat if you say the rhyme. What is the rhyme? The hut will squat if you say, hut up brown, now sit down. What's the point of having a rhyme that only works if your gatekeeper tells everyone the rhyme? Tell me about this deal. All the other skulls have glowing eyes, but me? No. I don't need lovely glowing eyes. Just open and close the gate. That's all I'm good for. But if you can give me a glowing gem for my eyes, then I'll let you in the gate. What is the deal, isn't it? Sure. All I ask is for a little gem or jewel that glows in the dark. You're the big hero, so go find one. So we just made a deal with a skull. Can you tell me about a gem? All I ask is for a little gem or jewel that glows in the dark. You're the big hero, so go find one. What are the other skulls? Those bone brains are Baba Yaga's spies, so they get glowing eyes. Hey, that rhymed. Can we talk to any of the others? You get no response. You get no response. The skulls on top of the fence have eerily glowing eyes. The large skull on the fence seems to stare blankly at you. Aren't these the guards that were killed when the Baron sent his guards to this place? The large skull on the gate seems to stare vacantly at you. So we need to find a gem and come back here. So I went this way and up. Now I need to go down and to the left. Oh, this is Goblin Forest. It's sneaky. This is where we can fight goblins, which is great because goblins are not as strong as other creatures. We probably could take a goblin. I don't know if we can take multiple goblins, but we could definitely take at least one goblin. Where's the goblin at? There he is. Hey, I want to fight you. A goblin steps out of the bush. Has a mean look in his eyes. You prepare for battle. All right, we're gonna swipe, 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 lunge, lunge, swipe, swipe, and the goblin's dead. Wow, you threw that dead goblin a long way. And now we get to look at him, and he has got 5 silvers. Now, every time he comes to screen, I think they add 1 goblin to the queue. And you saw that our stamina was almost completely drained fighting 1 goblin. So fighting 2 will definitely be a death sentence. Our stealth is now at 79, which is wonderful. Let's continue on. We're gonna continue to follow this outside. What the heck? Oh, it's the guys from Frozen. Sort of. You realize that you have never seen more than 1 green meep at a time. Perhaps there's only 1. There seems to be an abundant supply of blue and purple meeps. If only they'd stay still for a minute, you'd be able to count them. The meeps have brightly colored, soft-looking fur. There seems to be an abundant supply of blue and purple meeps. Oh. Hi. Can we talk? Hello? You hear a squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. It seems the meeps are having quite a discussion about you. Hiya, hiya. Pleased to meet ya. Hello. Can you tell me about meeps? We are happy meeps, living in our happy holes. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, Mr. Ross, can you tell me about the rocks? We use rocks for doors. They keep us dry and warm our holes. Holes? We live in the tunnels under the ground, you know. I like your fur. Hey, fur is good stuff. Keeps us warm. Mine's the best. It's like green, you know. Green fur? It looks pretty unique. Oh, you want some green fur? I think I have some somewhere. He just tugs one off his head. That's awesome. Now, you may be wondering, Flightless, what does fur have to do with anything? This is an adventure game. There are 2 rules you always follow in adventure games. 1, save often. 2, pick up anything that's not nailed down. That's just the way adventure games work. Can you tell me about brigands? Ah, gee, boss. I really don't know much about them at all. Hey, sorry. That's cool. Do you know any magic? I found a scroll lying around in the woods one day. You want it? It's yours. I really would like it. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that. These meeps are fantastic. You guys rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead and grab the green fur. Pick it up, and let's grab the scroll. You pick up the spell scroll. As the magical runes fade, you find you now know how to cast Detect Magic. Excellent. Let's go ahead and look at this fur as well. Yeah, 1 piece of green fur. It weighs 0.1 pounds. We will save because the forest is dangerous, and we will continue our little walkabout here. A monster just wanted by you. Hid in the bushes until it passed. Excellent. Oh. It's a ring formed of large and rather unusual looking mushrooms. They used to be a member of the famous rock group, but decided to split the scene. Didn't it? There was another thing there. I missed it. I believe the healer said she wants some mushrooms, so we're going to go ahead and pick up some mushrooms. How much can we pick up? I'll pick up 5. There, that's a good number. And we'll continue on. Oh, hello, aren't you beautiful? Can I talk to you? It's foraging for food. The white stag is foraging for food. Hello. Uh-oh, it knows me and bolted off. Come back. I'm a friend. Oh, this is beautiful. It's so gorgeous. You follow the stag into this forest corner. You feel as though the eyes of the forest are watching you. You watch the stag, fascinated with its grace and beauty. There is something special about this place. Indeed. Hello, Oh, hello? The tree woman speaks. I am the Dryad, keeper of the woods. Are you one with the woods? Well, if we say no, chances are you'll probably kill us. So we're just gonna say yes. Then you shall aid me, and I shall aid you in your quest. Bring me a seed from the spore-spitting Spiria of the north, that I may plant it elsewhere in order to preserve these rare and magical plants. This will you become a true friend of the forest. I detect that you have in your possession such a seed. Are you willing to? Yes, we are. You drop the seed into the Dryad's limbs. Now this will boldly grow where none has grown before. Star Trek reference number 2. Heed now my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley which perverts the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring a hung human from out of this darkness. If you are the one to accomplish this task, there is a potion to break enchantments which the healer can make for you. You must gather these ingredients: flowers from Arana's piece, green fur, fairy dust, a magic acorn, and flying water. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forest forever surround you. You see an acorn fall slowly to the ground. Ooh, hello. You pick up the Dryad's gift of the magic acorn. And I believe we've already gotten green fur. So we have the acorn. We need flying water. And something that boings. By golly, it's an antwerp. Antwerps are on the endangered species list. They are rarely seen. We found that alien-looking creature? Oh, it just lets us run all the way around them. Huh. Now, what you could do is you could try fighting this ant warp. However, as we loosen up to fight, gotta get a good stretch in. Confident and loose, you'll push the ant warp. Hiya! Hiya! Take that. Holy mackerel. Well, we got rid of the ant warp. Well, that's good. Let's continue looking around. Trounced by a bounce. You're obviously in no shape to continue the game. So, as we've learned, being a hero is not about killing everything. And mind in fact, the best thing you can do to be a hero is use your brains, not your strength, to overcome obstacles. We went ahead and restored. Now we're gonna leave the ant warp alone. This time he's not gonna kill us, which is good. We're gonna continue to follow this path around. It seems to be a singular path. You have a bad feeling about this place. I would say so. You have an even worse feeling about this place. That's a lot of brigands. One bad dude. Yeah, another brigand archer. These guys shoot at all well. You soon will be impeccably dressed in your arrow shirt. Yeah, another brigand archer, and this one is wearing his archery merit badge. Yeah, another brigand archer. Don't these guys know overkill when they see it? A brigand archer, from what you can see, realize that you are in a very dangerous situation. A Zulu warrior? Perhaps a refugee from Quest for Glory 3, The Wages of War? We'll get there eventually. A brigand ground fighter. Now, I wonder if you can just like sneak by these guys. You have to get close to the logs to find withering arrow, fire, and death before you can climb over them. Let's go ahead and drop a very dangerous save. Let's see if we can just sneak by them. Whoa! Get me out of here! You knew this job was dangerous. This is not the ending you had in your mind when you read the manual on how to be a hero. Either you just aren't ready to take on this situation, or there is a better way to accomplish your mission. Again, the game is trying to teach us that, you know, instead of using strength, instead of using brawn, we should use brains. That's what I meant to say. Oh, looks like we ran into something. What are we? Ah, it's a brigand. Dang it. This guy floored us last time. We can run, can't we? Run. How do I? Come on. Oh, I gotta hit the action symbol. Run away. Run away. Whew. Okay, good. So yes, you can run if we need to. We would have no chance against that guy. Dagger against shield just doesn't work. Let's head to the right this time. Continue our perimeter search. Couple screens over, we can go to the south. You don't want to do that. A walking pace is more appropriate for enjoying the majestic beauty of this screen. Oh, it's telling us not to sneak here. Some beautiful water. Wait, what? Swimming in the Spiegelgeese Sea is a bad idea. The lake is fed from mountain runoff and the water is ice cold. But this is not the water you want. What does that mean it's not the water you want? Oh, the game is clicking through. This is not the water you want. The game is like bugged or something. It skips that first dialogue. I don't know what it's saying. But we take a nice drink of water. We also see there's like some sort of cave up here and a waterfall. So let's head in that direction. The roar of the waterfall fills your ears and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. You take a drink of water from the icy mountain river. It refreshes you. Now, it said that we need to find flying falls as one of our ingredients. This is a waterfall, so the flying falls could be this water, but unfortunately, we don't have any flask to help us get the water, so we need to go back to town to buy some flask and come back here. There's also this cave entrance up here. I believe there's a couple ways to do this. We can climb up, or we can try to knock on it with rocks. Does that work? No, I don't want to use your license here. I want to pick up rocks. Missed. Missed again. Hey, third try. The rock makes a sharp sound. It hits the door. Wait, we gotta do it again? Missed. Missed again. Missed. There we go. Wrap. Ah, there we go. Wrap. Is someone there? Oh, hello. Come right up. Just climb the ladder. There is no ladder, dude. Oh, yes, there is a ladder. Very cool. Now we can knock. You knock 3 times. A voice from inside says, just a minute, just a minute. Please move away from the door. Move away from the door. The door opens like this, so we need to go this way, right? Oh! That wasn't smart. Oh, hello. Go on in. Man, that's a narrow ledge up there. Oh, then we just magically walk upside. Oh, that was a little glitch. Hello, how are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry the Hermit, that's me. My father was an hermit and my mother was an hermit, so I come by my job rightly. Don't add too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know. It's part of the job description. I like to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. Souls, what can I do for you? Well, hello there. Do you mind if I sit down? Let's look around, shall we? The hermit has all the amenities, including running water. It's hermit's staff. He needs a large staff to help him record his memoirs for posterity. You see a cot. The fire is down to a set of dimly glowing coals. Every hermit ought to have a few irons around, says I. You tell him about your name? I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I is. Me father was an Henry, and his 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 father was an Henry, and everyone was an hermit. Okay, Mr. Henry the Eighth, you are. Tell me about hermits. A hermit is a one who lives alone, far away from them what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types who don't say much. My brother Artie hardly says a word in a year. My sister Hortense hasn't spoken since she was 6. I never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut. Tell me about this cave. Well, it's dark and damp and the water roars, so there's not a moment's quiet. The ceiling drips and the walls are slimy and it's always cold. But oh well, says I, it's home. And what of your family? My family lives pretty far apart from each other. We're all hermits, you know. Tell me about the falls. This area is what's called the Flying Falls. Ah, Flying Waterfalls, you see right there. I'm doing some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes. Yes, we found out what happens when you fall off the porch. What? How did that ladder disappear? I know some magic. Erasmus the wizard taught me some spells. He's what put the spell on my ladder so the brigands don't get up. Then what climbs the rocks gets a door opening in their nose. Tell about Erasmus? He's my friend, Ian Fenris. Powerful wizard he is. I hear his house is something to see up north. I don't make it out much, and he's pretty busy, so I don't see him too often. But when we do get all together, you can be sure we all have fun. He loves to play his games, he do. Tell me about Fenris. Fenris is Erasmus a familiar, or is that the other way around? And he likes to play games? Erasmus' favorite game is a Mage's Maze. You have to be a magic user to play it, though. Erasmus is awfully good at it. You said spells? The spells what I know is pretty simple, maybe, but I like them. I can make my ladder show up and my door close and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell, you see. Trigger? Can you teach me? It's a spell that what sets off other spells. Like when he wants to see a ladder, you cast a trigger, and there you have it, large as life. Of course, you got to have a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but it has its uses. I think I have a scroll with the spell if you've been knowing some magic, that is. Yes, that would be fantastic. Can I have that scroll? If you've been wanting to learn the spell, I'll be pleased to share it with you. It's just getting molding in my hiding place. Do you want it? Yes, I do. Please, hand it to me. Let's see. How does Erasmus do it? Oh, yes. He summons it with a trigger. Here goes. There you has it. Thank you. The scroll vanishes even as you read the magic words upon it. You now have the knowledge to cast a trigger spell. Fantastic. Thank you, good sir. Can you tell me about brigands? Nasty sorts they is. I see them sneaking around the woods and all the times. Other than the warlock, I has nothing to do with him. Wait, you're friends with the warlock? Eh, it's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor. Yes? I get giggles just to think of him. He's come around by times to chat. Borrowed the mirror what I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. A mirror? A magic mirror reflection it was. If you use it, when a nasty spell was cast on you, it was what sent it back at the one who cast it. Do unto others, I says. A mirror that reflects magic, that's good to know. Well, thank you so much for your hospitality. I shall let you go. If you ever be needing a place to stay the night, and you're in the area, I could be willing to put you out for the night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage. Well, thank you very much. So we now know the trigger spell, which means if we were to... That's detect, that's trigger. The spell doesn't seem to work at this time. Detect magic? Spell doesn't seem to work at this time. It's like some sort of glitch where the game keeps like skipping over chat boxes. I'll try to fix that in a second. Let's continue searching around now. Want to continue walking around the perimeter to the best we can. And here's a road. This looks like the road to Spielberg. Oh, this is the mountain pass that's blocked off. It appears that a recent avalanche has sealed off the road leading out of the valley. So if we go follow this road all the way to the left, we should find the town. There seems to be a fox north of the road. Did the fox just talk to me? I'm sorry. My foot is caught in this trap. If I had hands like you instead of paws, I could free myself. He wants us help. Yes, of course we'll help our friend. You spring the trap. In exchange for your kindness, I will give you some advice and a bit of information. First of all, it sometimes pays off to be polite, even to rude people. As for the amusing tidbit, Baba Yaga put an enchantment on the Baron's daughter some years back. To break this spell, you need to talk to the Dryad. Au revoir. Ta-ta for now. Be seeing you. Oh, so we just helped Foxy, friend? And he told us that Baba Yaga, in order to become a hero, we had to break a spell that Baba Yaga used by making a potion that the healer can make. Oh, hello. Far from the frost field, fears forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name it is known in the Northlands as Boggy. Barter with blades clash or bargain with me. I really don't want to fight you, dude. It looks like you could squash me like a toothpick. Can you talk about yourself? Boggy I be to boast of my boldness, strong as a storm that sends forth the snow. Fiercer in fighting than foes and their fury. Fear now this frost giant, fighter and flee. Tell about the Northlands. Far from the frost field fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name it is known in the Northlands as Boggy. Barter with blades clash or bargain with me. Yes, I think you just said that. Tell me about your bargain. Find me some fruit for to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a gem that now glows. Jewel from Jotunheim, flare of the frost flame. Fetch to me fruit that will fill up my fist. Well, it looks like you have a lot of fists. It looks like it'll take a lot to fruit to fill up those fists, indeed. Tell me about fruit. High port of harvest, the finest of flavor. Apples or oranges, peaches or pears. Well, I happen to know someone who sells apples. You have mead? Mead is a mother's milk, mighty yet mellow, that brings joy to giants and madness to men. There was a gem? Glow of the forest flame that fills up the might field, a jewel that is flawless, the finest of gems. A gem that glows. We ran into a skull friend who said that we need to get him some eyes that glow. That might work. Fight? I don't want to ask about fighting because I don't want to get into fight. Okay, enough already. We'll be back. We'll get you some apples, and that'll make you very happy. Let's continue to sneak. Just continuing to map out the perimeter of this land. Oh, we got an enemy. We did not sneak past them. That's a shame. We're gonna try to get out of here if the game lets me click on the run symbol. before we die. Then we're gonna run this way. Oh, hello. Big giant castle. We're gonna see if we can rest for 60 minutes. After 60 minutes, you feel better. Let's look at our character sheet. Our numbers are starting to grow. Our strength, intelligence, agility, vitality, luck, stealth, and throwing have all increased. We are now at 32 stamina and 22 magic points. Starting to get a little more powerful, but it's going to take time to become a hero. Let's go ahead and save. Funny, you've never heard something about the Great Wall of Spielberg before. You'll have to get a new travel agent. That's quite an immense rock group. The road seems to wind forever up the mountain. A sign appears. It reads, "Willkommen auf Zeberberg." So we found Zeberberg, which is where Erasmus is, right? Another sign appears. It reads, "Trespassers will be towed." Ha, ha, ha. All right, we're going to save. And we're going to go ahead and climb up this massive mountain. It looks like a cross between a castle and an angry purple rhinoceros. What a great big beautiful sky. This place is mountains above anything else in Spielberg. Hello. You feel as though you have just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. You can see all of Spielberg Valley from here. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the further eccentric looking house. The rather eccentric looking house that you saw from below. There is an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Stand fast. He who would wizards see first must answer questions 3. What is your name? Well, our name is Devon Aidendale. I am King Graham Cracker. King Graham, of course, from King's Quest, and then Graham Crackers. I am Elvis's ghost. I am Oz, the great and terrible. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm so confused too. Our name is Devon Aidendale. What is your quest? I want glory. I want to be a wizard. I want to be rich and handsome. I want to be a pirate. Yes! Our second Secret of Monkey Island reference. I really do want to play that game on this channel, by the way. It will be up eventually. But I love the Monkey Island series, and I only think I've played the first one. And it's a series. I should definitely play them. I want to boldly go where no one has gone before. Star Trek reference number 3. Watch out for the yellow snow, then. Gotcha. Ah! Oh, he brought us all the way back here? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Bienvenue on Mount Magi. Oh, I gotta go climb the mountain again. Proceed at your own risk. Alright, fine, we'll do it again. I love how they give you like the option to look around on the screen to show just how long it takes to climb up this mountain. You are so exhausted, everything you do hurts. We're literally passing out because we're so tired from Your body can't take too much more of this kind of mountaineering. At this point, you envy the gargoyle his job. And you want to be a hero? Can you hear me? You have 3 questions. What is your name? Devon Aidendale. I am Inigo Montalban. Put on to me. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. I'm so confused. Call me Ishmael. We are Devon Aidendale. What is your quest? I want glory. I want to be a wizard. To dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. I want to be a pirate. I seek the Holy Grail. Oh, there's just so much good about this one here. There's the obvious reference, Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail. And there's also I forgot the name of it. I remember playing it a long, long time ago. but there's a point and click adventure game where you're trying to find the Holy Grail, and you can die from like everything, and there's these like 5 stone things that ask you riddles. And I remember as a kid not being able to pass that because I couldn't answer this 5th riddle. That's something to explore in the future. I want to be a pirate. Have you got the wrong game then? Scat brat. Yes, of course, that is the wrong game. That is Secret on Monkey Island, not Quest for Glory. Let's go ahead and rest some because we are so tired. Oh, it's dark. It's dark. I don't know if we can go up here when it's dark. But let's try. There's so much I want to do at nighttime. And I don't know if we'll have the chance to do it today, but we want to go and do some stealing stuff. Or you just collapse. Your body can't take much more of this. Yes, indeed. Do not disturb the wizard at rest. Scat brat. Oh, it's not gonna let us even do anything because it's nighttime. What a shame. Ah, you evil gargoyle. We are completely out of stamina. We have a lot of stealth though, so we could do quite a lot. What time of day it is? The night is still young. If we sleep a little, we're gonna feel better. The night is still young. There's still some places I want to go though, especially to the north here. But we're not gonna have time. A monster just wanted by. So basically our sneak skill was so good that he missed us. Oh, there's a cheetah chasing us. We don't want to mess with that thing. Let's go to town. Town gate is shut, but we can climb over the walls because we have practiced our climbing skill. I have to make sure nobody's watching you climb over the town's wall. All right. So what do we want to do here? We want to enhance our pocketbook. This thing stops watching me. It'd be nice. Let's go ahead and save. And let's go ahead and pick this lock. It's going to take some practice because we've like not done any pick locks at all. So it's just going to have to click on it a bunch of times. And there we go. The smell of lavender and dust fills your nose as you walk in. This reminds you of a great aunt's house you once visited. There is a covered birdcage near the stairs and a knitting blanket beside the couch. Hi, cute kitty. This little house cat seems harmless, but strangely restless. The birdcage is on a tall brass stand. There is a cover draped over it to keep the bird warm and quiet. The wood on this table has been polished into total submission. A lace doily guards it from dust and water rings. A string of pearls seems to have fallen into the bag among the knitting. You take the pearls, of course. The knitting you can do without. Excellent. In the purse you find 20 silvers and some soiled hankies. You take the silver. The chest is filled with old quilts, doilies, and sweaters, 5 sizes too large for anyone to wear. You really don't want any of them, so you close the chest again. You find a single silver in one of the desk drawers. You find nothing else of any value to you. What about these candelabras? You take the silver candlesticks and store them in your pack. Candlesticks, not candelabra. Candelabra is a bunch of candlesticks. Sorry about that. I don't want to walk near that cat without saving. Squeak! Going up these steps may be a really bad idea. Creak! You are getting tired. Squawk! The owner of the house awakens. Help! Burglars! Sheriff! Help! Kitty! 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 Just go. Ignore the little kitty. No, that's not a little kitty. Slurp. 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 I love the heroic volume and then it just dies. Better stay downstairs next time. The little old lady's cries finally bring the sheriff and Otto to her rescue. They find you pinned to the floor, unconscious, dreaming deliriously of death by sandpaper. Alright, let's go and restore. See if we can get the birdie. Chirp, chirp. You hear a noise from upstairs saying, "Kitty, you better not be bothering the little birdie again." Oh, it's what, Tweety and Sylvester? That's awesome. Who would think a little birdie could be so noisy? You quickly cover the cage and hope the bird shuts up. Can we take that? Can we take that? Can we take that? We're getting tired. I think that's everything we can do here. I know we're tired, but I want to hit the other house first. So let's go ahead and pick this lock. It's a lot easier. Just waiting for the snick, waiting for the snick, waiting for the snick. There we go. People own this house must have some money. Everything looks new and there is not a speck of dust visible. Fantastic. The room smells vaguely of sauerkraut and bratwurst, with just a faint odor of smoke from pine wood. From somewhere in the house you can hear someone snoring. Let's go ahead and grab the candelabra. You place the candelabra carefully in their pack. Check the drawers. In the desk, the drawer is an assortment of mostly worthless objects, but you also find silvers, which you take. There's what looks like a box. Gently and stealthily, you lift the lid on the little box. As the little music box begins to play, you hear the sheriff yell out, "Otto, stop playing with the music box and go to bed." Boy, did you make a mistake. Run, hide, get out, get out. Otto, even in his sleepy state, winds the music box and closes the lid before he heads back to bed. Whew, that was close. The goon must have been so done with sleepy, or both, that he didn't even see you standing there. Yeah, that's good. Let's take the box. This little vase here. You take the vase carefully from the mantle and place it gently on the floor. Oh. Take the painting? Actually, by lifting the painting, you can see what certainly must be a safe hidden in the wall. Cracking safes looks a lot easier, so we have to use our lockpick. Doesn't work. Oh, hello. Now that you've done it, it's hard to be a hero when you're locked up for breaking and entering, or entering and breaking, as the case may be. Be a little more intelligent and a lot quieter if you ever try something like this again. I don't know why I couldn't open that. Oh, we forgot to save. Alright, I'll be right back. I decided to not steal from that second house tonight. We're getting tired and that's probably causing some mistakes. Plus, we don't have the advanced toolkit. We may need that for that safe. So we're going to go ahead and sleep here, comfortably among the fragrant flowers. You awake as the sun begins to rise. Now we can get some food. Younger has been totally satisfied. We don't need a piece of fruit. So what do we want to do today? We probably want to head back to town, and we probably want to get some flask. Also, head to the healers and drop off the flowers, the mushrooms, and fence these stolen goods. That's a good idea. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.